Hope everybody's doing okay. I just wanted to upload a video in a hurry. I was sick yesterday, so I didn't really have time to do this. But now that I do, I just want to do give people a quick warning and a reminder that starting I'm recording this about 5 in the morning. So as of today, there's a satanic holiday going on. Not many people know about the satanic holidays. They also fall on different days of different years, depending on which one we're talking about and what specific religion we're talking about. But specifically, the one today that people need to be aware of is known as mabon, and while it's not as wicked as Beltane or Samhain, this is one of the ones where their Dark Lord requires sacrifice. And by that I mean specifically people that they believe might be Christian or of Christ, or sacrifice of children, but it doesn't end there. They'll still do sacrifices of animals, sacrifices of each other, demonic orgies, sex rituals, pretty much anything bad. Pretty much what I'm saying is, they'll keep gathering people that they find until the ritual starts tonight. Well, and they go into the next couple days as well. So, rather you're somebody of faith or not, I would advise to use basic wisdom and don't go to areas that are easily likely to get taken, especially do not let your young kids go out to places that are easily be able to be taken, like obviously the woods, um, walks in a non-crowded neighborhood. If they're young, I would say don't drop them off at the mall. And same for yourself. If you're an adult, don't take walks in the woods for the next day or two, or just let's say any place where you're completely off the grid, no cameras or nothing like that. And also, this goes for all the satanic holidays. They have specific beings known as hellhounds, and I don't mean just the specific dogs. What they do is they make these dogs go completely mad by feeding them human flesh for the entire year. Then during the satanic rituals, they'll release them in wooded areas or just areas out in the deep country, because they know that the police and the judicial system does not consider the spiritual or satanic side when it comes to a crime. So if somebody finds a dismembered corpse that looks like it was ate away by a wild dog, then no one will ever see justice in a trial on earth. And also, at the highest levels of the Satanism, you have these people that can shapeshift specifically into a werewolf, because people that go down the what you would call the left hand path of the occult, they hit a point to where if they want to continue to gain power, they either have to turn into a vampire or a werewolf. And that's on that surprisingly broke down an entire video. But not many people pick the werewolf path because it's very painful in general to be one. But usually the people that pick to become this, they'll be used as an assassin, and because like I said, it won't come back as a human fingerprints. It'll just look like a wild beast of the forest got to these people. But also, I want to also speak on the holy holiday, or what's also known as one of the Christian or Jewish feasts, And in Christianity, they're really usually not priests to be celebrated by anybody but the Jews, but it's not specifically supposed to be only for Jews. They're Even though the known and Jewish feast is, you have to remember Jesus Christ was a Jew, so just because something has Jewish origins does not mean it's bad by any means. A lot of the stuff is good. The Feast of Trumpets is also falls in 2025 from the 22nd at sundown to the 24th at sundown. And people should be. I encourage people to look further into that, or the Hebrew translation or Jewish words is Rosh Hashanah for the holiday. It's specifically meant to commemorate repentance. Um, but it should be at the very least it should be observed by anybody that's Christian, because like I said, a lot of the Jewish traditions was meant to be held up by the Gentiles. So pretty much I want to give people a warning for the Satanic holiday and give people a reminder to give thanks to God and to participate in the holy feast known as the Feast of Trumpets or Rosh Hashanah, depending on what nationality or area of the world you live in or demographic that you are. And through tradition and the study of the Torah is specifically the main focus of the Feast of Trumpets. And if you have anybody that that you feel is walking down the correct path, it's also another holiday of fellowship. Have a good rest of the night.